Gonna make sure our chicken's nice, well cooked. You can generally tell how cooked chicken is by touching it. You know, if it has any give to it at all, pretty much, it still needs a little bit more. Cooked chicken will be pretty firm. I kind of compare it, a lot of people will compare it to your skin. If you pull your hand tight and touch it, that's that firm feeling. That'll be pretty much what cooked. If you put your thumb back together and it has give and it's soft like that, then it probably needs a little bit more.
What kind of top is steak?
Steak, that's another good one. With steak, I find though it really depends on the cut of meat. Like for filet, I think that's perfectly accurate. I don't think it's as accurate when doing like a piece of flank steak or a piece of New York, because it's a little bit, depends on how the connective tissue. But yeah, that was one of the old rules of thumb, right? Is that this is well, this is medium, and then this is rare. That does hold true. I think with filet mignon, that does still work pretty perfectly. You can see we've got some pretty well cooked chicken. I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic at this point. Put that around. Now's the part where everything has to come together. Now I'm going to add the noodles. If you let the noodles sit too long, they do start to stick together. So it's a good idea, if you are going to cook the noodles in advance, then it might be a good idea to give them a little bit of toss with a little bit of oil. That way the noodles don't completely stick to one another. But if it's just going to be a few minutes on the counter, then it's fine. I'm going to add a little bit more coconut oil. Great thing about these noodles is that they absorb, even though they're fully cooked, they can absorb all the sauce and everything, all the flavors from everything that we've been cooking with. That's the kind of soak up all the flavor, and that's what makes the soft noodles so good, the ones like we cooked yesterday. Gonna go ahead and add everything back in. Going to add the chicken marinade that we had earlier. I'm just going to pour that in there too.
So before I got here, do you use sambal, huh? Do you put sambal?
Yeah, in the marinade. Yeah. You like sambal, huh?
Well, all the Indians use sambal.
Oh yeah, it's key. And just going to hit a little soy sauce, and I can add a little more sambal too. You know, this is the same company that makes sriracha, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's Hui Fong Foods, produced right here in California. All the chilies are grown right here in California. And it's actually, I love talking about his story because he's one of the American dreams. He's a Vietnamese immigrant who came to this country and couldn't find a good hot sauce that he liked. So he started grinding his own chilies and producing his own sauce. And he started selling it almost door to door to restaurants, and it took off. Everyone loved it, and he started selling more and more. And now he has a huge company, multi-million-dollar company, right? And it's right here. A lot of people think, oh, that's an Asian sauce, or it's right here in California.
And it's funny because when that one came out, that's my favorite.
Oh yeah, this is
a different one.
Probably one of my favorites as well. You can do almost anything with this. Mix it with mayonnaise, and you have a great sambal sauce. You can put it into soups and any kind of sauce and marinades, pretty much anything. It's just a great all-around sauce. Give everything a nice toss. some sesame seeds here. I'm just gonna hit it with a little sesame seed. We can grab a little platter. See how we have some caramelization there on the noodles? That's exactly what I want. The noodles are right, cooked with the sauce and cooked with everything. And again, I'll just hit it with a little sesame, a little squeeze of some lime, just a nice little finishing touch. And there you go.
That's beautiful.
And that'll feed, you know, at least 2 hungry people, if not 4 mediocre hungry people. And you can see we still have plenty of stuff here. It didn't really take us long to chop all this up. We could probably do the same thing over again if we had more chicken. So you guys can go ahead and eat up and.
And the peanuts?
Oh yeah, the peanuts. I'm sorry. Can't forget the peanuts.
No,
I
you
forgot about that. Little peanuts. But the peanuts aren't necessary if you have an allergy, of
Yeah.
course. Always be wary when serving people. Peanuts are one of the most common allergies out there.
Some.
Is your son allergic to peanuts? So obviously you'd want to avoid that.